and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Cardboard aside, let's go ahead and get into some real gaming topics that's actually worth talking about. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Ryan, the professional here. I'm back with another video. Oh boy, let's go ahead and get into this. EA, man, EA has done a lot of shady things, and this one right here has hurt, a very good, very creative person in our gaming, community here. Amy Hennig. Now, if you don't know who Amy Hennig is, Amy Hennig is the creator of Uncharted. She created Nathan Drake. She basically created all the characters. She's done a lot, you know what I'm saying? And, she's also published it. Now, the last Uncharted game that she legit published was Uncharted 3 until Uncharted 4 was, now she basically almost published Uncharted 3, but unfortunately it didn't work out that way. She was replaced by Neil Druckmann. Neil Druckmann basically took the series into a different direction. He's like branched it off with Nadine and Chloe, but he did, end the story nonetheless with Nathan Drake, right? Nathan Drake got a hero send-off, so it was cool. It was a cool ending for Nathan Drake. Me personally, I believe they could have continued, but again, I understand why they ended it. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to move on to different things. So they branched off from Uncharted, or branched off from, from him to Chloe and Nadine. Now, when Amy Hennig basically left Naughty Dog, a lot of people were up in arms. They're like, okay, well, since she's leaving, the game's pretty much in trouble. A lot of people were screaming doom and gloom for the game. Me personally, I didn't really think it was in trouble at all, especially when you have, a director like, like Neil Druckmann behind it. I didn't think it was in trouble at all. But unfortunately, it did well. It did very well. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't in trouble in the long run. It did well. The game did well. It sold well. It got high scores. And a lot of people said it was a great send-off for a game. So good. You know what I'm saying? Uncharted didn't suffer in the long run. But where does that leave Amy Hennig? Well, Amy Hennig, when she left Naughty Dog, she went on to EA. Now, EA, 3 years old, and, she doesn't know how much time she's got left before she has to retire, obviously. She don't know how long she's got in this business, and I understand her completely, A lot of people were hyping up the rumors of Xbox games, like when they first said, oh yeah, we just now started development, without realizing that, these games take time to create. Just because, like for example, if Sony was to come out today, right, and say we just now started, Spider-Man, you really think you're gonna get Spider-Man the next year? No, it takes a minute to get these games out here. So I'm saying that, man. A lot of people wanted to say I was hypocritical about that when I said that these games are, we don't know when these games are going to release. That's why I said E3, hopefully we get those answers, because we need games now. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand how people can just, basically lie to themselves, say, oh, we don't need games. The games will come. No, guys, no, it ain't even that. We need the games now. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't be waiting for anything, especially on the Microsoft cap. But, it's crazy. Now, since she's in this bad spot, what does this mean for her? I mean, hopefully, like, I would hope that she would go back to Sony. You know what I'm saying? If she doesn't want to go back to Naughty Dog, don't go back to Naughty Dog. Just go to a studio where you can actually be a big benefit. For example, I would love for her to work with Guerrilla Games. Her storytelling, right? Her storytelling with, the team behind the graphics and everything for Horizon Zero Dawn, that would be great. I think she would be great. I think she would be a great asset to Guerrilla Games. You know what I'm saying? Because let's be real here, Horizon Zero Dawn, it was a great game, right? Beautiful game, had a lot of cool mechanics, everything looked great, everything, the effects, all that. It looks great. The thing about Horizon Zero Dawn, though, that a lot of people can take away from it is that the story wasn't really the greatest story. It was kind of, just pretty cliche. It wasn't really the biggest, greatest story, but it had a lot of content. Most of the stuff that you're doing in Horizon Zero Dawn is mostly side quests. The main story wasn't really like all that to be hyped up your seat about. You know what I'm saying? You kind of figure what you're going to get yourself into. So that's what I'm saying. It's cool though. I wouldn't mind her going to Guerrilla Games and, helping that story get even better, So I wouldn't mind her going there. Now, Spider-Man, I think Spider-Man is in good hands, so I don't think she'd really be a big, I don't think they really would need her at Insomniac. Maybe Sony Santa Monica, maybe she would be interested to go there. Or let's say she doesn't go to Sony at all. Let's say she goes to Microsoft. What game would she benefit Microsoft? So a lot of games she could benefit Microsoft. You know, she could benefit Gears. She could benefit Halo. You know, this new Fable game. Maybe she can help with the Fable game. Who knows? Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of possibilities where she can go. But this should tell you something, though. You know, when people were hyping up stuff like Scalebound getting canceled, listen. Okay, yeah, it can be fun to make fun of something like that, like, oh yeah, haha, you lost Scalebound. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, sure. You can hype up that sort of thing and go, yeah, you lost the exclusive. But let's be real here. We're hurting in the long run. Not just us, but the game creator that we love to support. They're hurting as well. You know what I'm saying? They're biting a bullet. Keep that in mind, man. Let's say this game that she was working on, right? Okay, let's say the game that she's working on, or that Star Wars game that she was working on, let's say it was damn near almost complete, right? Imagine the amount of resources that they put into that, right? Imagine the amount of the hard work and hours that went into that game. Imagine all that. That's what I'm saying. That particular thing just taken away like that, that's bad, man. That's bad. And it hurts us because we'll never get to see the finished product. And also, that's money out their pocket. That's money out the studio's pocket. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people complain that games are $60. Well, there's a reason why they're $60. You know? Games are $60 because they got to pay, for, your production, the actors, everything that went into making the game that you love playing, they have to pay for, especially the studio, to keep the studios up and running. That's why games are $60. Now, that's just how it is. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. But it sucks. It really does suck that she's in that situation. EA, man, like a lot of people might think I hate EA. I really don't hate EA. EA, made a lot of good games from my childhood, a lot of good games. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind if we can go back in time and, like, I don't know, fix whatever caused EA to turn into this money-hungry company. But I would love to have the EA that brought me 007 Nightfire back. I would love to have that company back. That's the company that I miss. That's the EA that I miss. That EA brought in the, it's crazy. It's crazy. But that should tell you something, though. The moment Kojima got free from a company, and got the time to earn the resources and the actual funding for something, he made a gem out of nothing. He made a gem. You know what I'm saying? He really did. Silent Hill got canceled and Norman Reedus was upset. No problem. He grabbed Norman Reedus, and now we have a game that's probably one of the most talked about games for quite some time. So, hopefully Amy Hennig can do something like that, where she can get a voice actor or something that was probably was gonna have a big role, right? And make something great with another studio. Who knows? Maybe she'll go full, maybe she'll turn into like a full PC, only type of dev. Maybe she'll go indie, But I would rather her, stick to her roots and go AAA. Of course, she needs the funding, and that's where the whole situation lies. But I know I'm rambling at this point. It's terrible that she's in that situation. So if you liked the video, you already know what to do with the like button. Hit that like button. If you did not, hit the dislike button. That's what it's there for. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? We can continue everything. We can talk about everything. You guys can tweet at me. Whatever you guys want to talk about, we'll talk about most likely. And, of course, subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. There's a lot of stuff happening here, though. It's a lot of stuff, the whole... A lot of people are, just upset with YouTube over the whole, the new partnership program and stuff like that. I mean, it's a lot of stuff happening, and I understand. I don't know if you guys want me to touch on that. I could touch on that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not sure if you guys want to hear that. But, that's pretty much it, though. So, that's the video, and I will see you guys later. Much love to y'all. Y'all have a good night, and I'll see you guys in the morning for a nice little topic, obviously, and then obviously the True Podcast at 8 o'clock tomorrow. I got a lot of good topics, so stuff that you guys think I might have missed, I actually did not miss. I actually saved for Friday, which is tomorrow, okay? So you guys have a good one. Deuces.